What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm teaching you guys another card trick. Now this one is actually one of my favorites because it has multiple effects all compiled into one. You guys will see in the performance what I mean, but make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with those notifications on so you're gonna have that every time I post a video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the performance of today's card trick. Okay, so here we go with the performance. I'm going to be using the Superfly Stardust playing cards. So the first step here is I'm going to go ahead and tell my spectator to go ahead and name any number that they like between the number 10 and 20. Any number, in this case, let's say the number 17, all right? I'm gonna deal 17 cards off the top of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, just like that. Now to make things a little more interesting and a little more harder for me, we're going to take the two numbers that make up 17, which is 1 and 7, add them together, and we have 8. We're now going to count to 8 cards from this packet that it has 17 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th card. I'm going to turn around and show you the card. Okay, so we'll place that back down, place that there, and we just sandwiched your card just like that. So go ahead and remember that card that you saw. I'm gonna ask my spectator what was the card they are memorizing. In this case, let's say they say the Ace of Spades. We're gonna go ahead and spell the Ace of Spades using this deck of cards. All right, so one card is gonna equal one letter of the Ace of Spades. So let's go ahead and spell Ace of Spades, starting with Ace, A-C-E. We're not going to spell of, we're just going to move straight to spades. So S-P-A-D-E-S. So Ace, Spades. And the next card actually happens to be the Ace of Spades of the deck, just like that. The spectator is amazed, they're having a good reaction. But not only that, these 3 cards right here that we dealt for Ace are the other 3 aces. And we have the 4 aces of the deck, just like that. The spectator is even more amazed, but not only that, these cards here are not just 3 random cards, they are actually the rest of these spades, just like that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just like that. Not only that, the top 4 cards of the deck make a perfect royal flush: Ace, King, Queen, Jack, and the 10. So yeah, that is today's awesome card trick. You have tons of kicker endings, and it is a really cool trick, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. So with that being said, let's go and get into the tutorial of today's card trick. Okay everyone, so that was the performance of this really cool card trick. We got multiple effects just piled together to make one awesome card trick that'll be sure to fool your friends and family. And yeah, let's get into how to do this. Now this trick does rely on the setup. What you need for the setup is all these cards right here. So the first ones you might want to get, the 4 aces of the deck, and then you're going to need a royal flush all of one suit. I'll be using these spades, and then you're going to need the number cards of the same suit that you're using for the royal flush. Spades, like I said, for me, and just get the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7. You're not gonna need the 8 or the 9. You will need the 10 for the royal flush, just like that. All right, so just make sure that they are in this order, so the next step is much easier. So for the number cards, obviously just number order: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 at the bottom, 2 at the top. The royal flush, King at the bottom, Queen next, Jack next, and right at the top will be the 10. And then for the aces, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that the Ace of Spades is right on top. The heart, the club, and the diamond could be in whatever order, but the Ace of Spades must be on top for this to work. All right, so yeah, that is the setup for these numbers. Just gonna go ahead and square these up. And what you're gonna grab first is the number cards, so 2 through 7. Place those in your hand. You should be looking at a 2. Then grab the 4 aces, place those on top next. You should now be looking at an Ace of Spades. Then grab your royal flush and place those on top. You should now be looking at a 10 of whatever suit you're using, in this case the 10 of spades. So that is your setup of these cards. Go ahead and grab the rest of your deck of cards that will also be needed, and just place this little setup that you have right on top. So basically you have it here, the 10 that you're looking at, turn it facing down and place that on top of the deck. So now from the top we have a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is an ace, and then go to the other ace, Now you should have the Ace of Spades, and then obviously the royal flush, just like that, to the 10. All right, so that is your setup. It is pretty easy. Now let's get into how to do this card trick. So the first step here is you could give the cards a few false cuts. Make sure that they are false cuts, or else you're gonna ruin the order of the deck and your trick is ruined. You're not gonna be able to do the trick, because obviously the trick only works with this stack or whatever. Right, so at this point, once you know with that, as your spectator, go ahead and name any number between 10 and 20, and it has to be between the number 10 and 20, or else this trick will not work. So they name a number between 10 and 20. In this case, we will do 13. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to count that number that they said between 10 and 20, in this case 13, from the top of the deck. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Once you're done counting, place this packet down and just square those 13 cards or whatever number you're using, and you're going to tell the spectator, just to make it a little more interesting, a little more harder for you, you're going to take the two numbers that make up that number. For me, it's 1 and 3, add them together, and it should equal 4, or whatever number you're using. It's going to be a different outcome. All right, you're going to pick up that packet that you dealt, and now you're going to deal the new number. In this case, it's going to be 4 for me, because 1 and 3 equals 4. You're going to deal 4 cards, so 1 2 3, and the fourth card, the exact number, you're gonna go ahead and show it to the spectator, and it should be the ace of spades all the time. So they're gonna be memorizing the ace of spades. Tell them to memorize it. All right, you're gonna go ahead and take it and place it back down in the exact same spot. These cards, put them back on top. You don't deal them individually, just put them back on top. Grab that packet and it'll go back on top of the deck, just like that. All right, so the spectator is now memorizing the ace of spades, and then you're going to tell the spectator what was your card, and they're going to tell you obviously the ace of spades, but you know that already, and you're going to say the ace of spades. Okay, we're going to spell your card, and you're going to start off with the ace. So you're going to just spell ace using 3 cards, obviously, A-C-E, just like that. You're going to tell the spectator we're not going to spell of, we're going to spell spades. So just spell spades on the other side, S-P-A-D-E-S. And then you're going to tell the spectator that the next card happens to be the ace of spades of the deck. And obviously the spectator is pretty amazed, you know, you found the ace of spades, but just spelling it. But not only that, you tell them that the 3 cards here, you turn them over, deal them individually if you like, and show them that they are the 3 aces to make a perfect ace, the 4 aces, just like that of the deck. The spectator is even more amazed, but that's not even close to the end of the trick, because you got 2 more kicker endings. These cards here, you're able to turn them over to show that they're the rest of these spades, 2 3 4 5 6 and the 7, just like that. The spectator is even more amazed, but you go ahead and tell them you can move the ace of spades to the middle here, and you deal the top 4 cards to show them that you have a perfect royal flush, just like that. And the spectator is like mind blown at this point. I mean, they can't even believe you did all these effects all at once. So yeah, that is today's card trick. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop the video a like. And yeah, okay everyone, so I think that will do it for today's video on this awesome card trick. If you did enjoy it, make sure to drop the video a like, because it's gonna help the video reach more people with the whole algorithm. So yeah, if you haven't already, like the video, and like I said, that is it for me. See you next week. Peace out.